pretty cool. I finally built my own Clod Buster with a ClodForce chassis. It's funny because all the chassis I've made, I've yet to have my own other than the prototype Clod Buster with one of my own chassis on it. So finally put this together. And there's something I wanted to change on this thing. So I did a little update to the ClodForce chassis. Check it out. And it's in the battery box. So really cool and everything. But I got to the point where I was putting this together, wiring it up. And I just wanted to come up with a solution for these wires. But also another thing, I would hold the battery with Velcro. Velcro straps, I would just wrap it around here like that. Put the battery in. The problem is though, when the body's on, you run this thing around, you see the Velcro straps right there. I didn't like that. So I'll show you the solution. So this is an old battery box. This one's bead blasted. I just did that. So I have a test chassis where I make components for, and I bead blast it so I don't mix them up with the parts that I sell. So this is the old one, and this is the new one. One that's got my name engraved in it, but if you see the slots right here on the bottom, what that's for is so that the Velcro straps can go through this way. And then you put the battery in. So like here's the 3S. So then you can see once that's in the truck, you're not gonna see the Velcro straps on the side, just cleans up a little bit. But also, there's enough room right there to where you could like run your servo wire through. So a lot of people still run the stock servo location. I actually kind of like these trucks with the stock servo. I don't know, it just seem fun. So what you can do now is instead of having this wire on the side, you can run it right through the slot, and if you put your receiver here, it just hides that wire a little bit better. So it's just a little upgrade, but I like things to get better and better as they go on, so it's continual improvement. So just a little upgrade, but everything else is the same. So I'm still making these things a lot. People think that because they're always sold out, I'm just not making it, but these things sell out fast. I usually make about 5 a week, but what's cool is I have a new machine on the way, so it should be here. I'm hoping by the end of August. I have a 5-axis CNC coming. So right now I have a 3, well, it's got a 4th-axis rotary, but a 5-axis is huge. It's gonna speed things up a lot, so definitely be able to pump these things out a lot quicker. Next week, so I usually make 5 chassis a week. Next week, instead of chassis work, I'm gonna be making the low center of gravity battery box kit for the long wheelbase chassis. So this is a stock one, but I did a video where I showed the long wheelbase. There's a LCG battery kit I make, and a lot of people have been asking for those. So next week I'm gonna make a bunch of those, and then the week after I'll get back to doing more quad chassis. So pretty soon the new machine will be here, and I'll really be able to crank these things out. So that'll be pretty cool. Another thing that's cool is these screw trays have been selling like crazy. I made a ton of these things, and there's 3 left, so I gotta make more, but I'm surprised. I didn't think many people would buy those, but there's a big interest in those. So that's cool that anybody bought those, appreciate that. So now I get to assemble in this one, get a few of these chassis on the website. Take care, thanks for watching, like, subscribe, bye.